restaurants. They will spread abroad. They will go into stores. And something about not your mother, but like her sister or something. I don't know if your mother had a sister or what, but she was so close. Like, there's another person that was so close to you. You didn't call her mom, but you know,
my mother. That's my mother.
And some things that you're doing as memory for her.
Yes.
And for her sake.
Yes, for her. For her, because she has worked very hard. And we actually we were featured on the Food Network, Roker on the Road. And I told them that everything I had learned from my mother.
Come on, girl.
And they persisted and persisted and persisted that I have a picture of my mother. And so in the segment, there is a picture where I'm standing right next to my mother. My mother came to this country. She worked as a domestic for many years. She taught me everything I knew: to give, to love God, to share. And I thought she never really wanted to have anyone make any fuss about her. And I thought I need to really honor my mother. And so I figured...
I told you there's a testimony. She was just sitting there.
Yes, you did. The prophet said there was a testimony.
My God.
There's not only a testimony, there's a story.
Isn't it the truth?
There's not even a story.
Go back in my bald spot.
There's not even a... There's not even a story. There's a book.
Yes. You're right, and you're prophesying. I'm telling you, people take it so caution, without caution, it's very easy, but you just prophesied again to her.
Yes.
There's a book, and even the notes that you've been taking, and even folk that you're trying to come in contact with, family members and across the seas somewhere, and dealing with folk and folk that are here in this state, in this country, and getting little information and tidbits where you can add little things into these little trinkets and other whatnots, as the old timers used to call them, that you're putting your hands on, and that some things is going to be like your own signature, like a little emblem that's going to start going along with your cakes,
Yes.
your pastries, your cookies, your breads, raisin, different unique type.
Blueberries. Thank you.
Isn't this amazing?
It's amazing.
And when God finishes moving through you, you'll never have to worry about being broke again.
Oh, thank you.
And some things you haven't been able to see it that way, because you see some things as what it's really doing. It is sustaining you.
Yes, thank you.
And you've never really been able to step up to the plate to do some real things and some real ingenuity of some things that you want to do. But even some things that deal with this oven and deal with this mixer, almost like factory-sized stuff, of some things that you need, a conventional type of thing, and you're wanting to set a roll of some things. And one of your family, you want them to help you because you're trying to get a timing, you're working this like a timing thing. And right now, you don't see the real money because you don't see yourself being able to keep up with the demand. Because you're doing stuff every day now. But God said that's going to change. And in fact, while you're there, standing there, there's a lady listening to this broadcast. She needs to push contact because you're trying to package cookies. And some things that are going to begin to transpire in your life. And somebody write this down for me. I wrote something down, but just write for me anyway. Christopher. What is Christopher?
He's my nephew. He lives in Barbados.
the
Oh,
the
you
trip
got-
that you wanted to make, you won't have to make because they'll be able to come here.
Okay.
Ha! Shatarabaka.
Hallelujah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I wrote that, Christopher.
You know what? This is amazing. He already had Christopher written in here.
Oh, God. Hallelujah, God. Hallelujah, God. Thank you, God.
I think I don't
With
know.
a number here.
Well, no, that's something different. That may deal with another Christopher now when you get to that number. You know, that might deal with a Cheryl or something.
Oh my God.
What's that?
Cheryl Christopher? There she is.
Uh-huh. I know. I'm just... Then you understand what this is about. But I won't...
Oh,
Wait,
Jesus.
not yet. Let's see here. I want Reverend Ron, come up here right quick. So
Alabashantalabasaya.
come on around me. Just, we do, listen, now see, let me tell you the difference about me. Now, Bishop and them, when they work these cameras and things, they're all professional, but I like folks to know I'm really right at home. I make them walk, I like them,
yes.
what was that fella, really big show? Ed Sullivan. He used to do crazy stuff. He would make folk walk across the camera and he wasn't supposed to, and he knew he wasn't supposed to. You see this? Wouldn't it be something if at one time she received mail at that number?
That'd be crazy.
Wouldn't it be?
It would be real crazy.
124. Huh. He told me to tell you he's settling some accounts for you and situations.
That's her house number. Handalaboshata.
Isn't this different? Huh?
This the Holy Ghost.
Me and my wife, we bought back that $100,000.
That's what needs to be on the camera. Oh, here, you put it up on the camera. Because they'll obey you. They won't obey me, but they're going to learn to. Where's the mic? We need another. Oh, can we borrow that mic, Angela? Hold on there.
See, I knew it was me because you said 100,000 plus 5. And the first night that I came, I gave the 5. And when you kept saying 5 on the back of the 100,000, I gave the 5, and I knew I had to do the 100,000. I didn't know how I was going to get it, but you started
They
talking
have
about the
disturbed my
account.
papers.
And I just
Bishop
prayed
don't
about
like
it before I
them
went to
doing that.
bed.
They disturbed my papers. I'm telling on y'all. Because Bishop don't like y'all doing that. Because somebody moved them too. Because I wrote it down.
What'd you write down?
It was wrote down a few days ago. Well, they took my papers, Bishop. And you know, these were the only papers I had to write on. The 125 that was spoken about, and the 100,000. See, that's why he wanted me to have my journal, because he knew y'all won't put your hands on this. I want you to remember the other word, because you know when I went to the my hotel.
I'm gonna try to get this
Yeah,
on the
move it on the
camera.
camera.
I'll get my wife up here with me.
We're gonna get a shot here. We're gonna do it this camera
Now
here.
he keeps saying that, Bishop. Every time we try to prophesy, he says, "My wife, my wife."
She
Y'all-
means everything to me.
Y'all are going to have some supernatural things happen for the two of y'all. No more. Now I want to sneeze. Yeah, you come on back some. Everybody come on back some more. I'll come back some more. Let Bishop come back some more.
I'm gonna just back that thing up.
Enterprise. Now, some kind of way we got to get that thing adjusted because y'all got a side
Can they
view
get it?
and they're coming in. Come a little closer.